certified most accurate forecast in Central Texas. This is Fox 44 Weather with Chief Meteorologist Mike LaPoint.
It has been pretty quiet out there on this Friday night. Great weather for high school football. Skies are becoming mostly clear in most areas, and that's going to be the story. We had a front move through, and we'll start some of that drier air by this weekend. Right now, up in Mexia, looking pretty good. This is pretty quiet. Skies are mostly clear. It's our live Centex Seamless Gutter Sky Tracker. It's on top of the Civic Center in downtown Mexia. Our temperature right at 78 degrees. Wind has been out of the east around 5 miles per hour. Here's our exclusive Viper radar. Quiet weather across the board. Nothing to report to you in the way of any precipitation. A little bit farther back out, you'll notice our tropical low still hanging out there, but it's slowly starting to kind of migrate a little bit farther off to the east. Our influence of any moisture or any precipitation during the afternoon hours, that's coming to an end. So we are starting to look at some high and dry weather. Now, as we track the tropics right now, we're still monitoring. There's one system way out in the Atlantic at this time. There was one that was kind of shooting up the east coast. Very, very small. And of course, we've got another one that we're kind of keeping an eye on down around, let's say, the western part of the Caribbean. That may start to swing in to parts of the Gulf here by next week. So once again, next week is peak hurricane season, or hurricane time, to see anything develop, and that's kind of what we're expecting, and we'll keep an eye on it. But back here, there's the front that moved down to the south of us. This is a midnight temperature in the lower 70s. Overnight, upper 60s to lower 70s as we start the day. So a very comfortable start to your weekend. As we go throughout the morning tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, temperatures upper 70s to lower 80s by noon, and we'll make it into the mid to upper 80s by the afternoon. Still running a little bit below average. Our average high temperature is about 94 degrees. So temperatures tomorrow running below average. But look at this, though. Late Saturday into Sunday, we'll keep it clear. And would you believe temperatures dropping into the mid to upper 50s? Yeah, this is by Sunday morning. So that'll be a very comfortable, kind of a crisp start to the day. Just remember that on Sunday, getting ready for church, you might need a layer on there, maybe a hoodie or maybe just a light jacket. We're not used to seeing this air down in the 50s, but it is almost fall time here. Feeling pretty good. As we go throughout the day on Sunday, mostly sunny skies. Once again, we'll make it into the 80s for a while, but by the evening hours, that colder air is in place. So I think temperatures by 5 o'clock will start to drop back into the upper 70s to around 80 degrees. But just a beautiful weekend shaping up here in our area. Tonight's forecast, though, calls for mostly clear skies. Again, very quiet weather. Nothing showing up on our Viper radar, so there's no rain in the forecast. Winds out of the north, and we will drop to 68 degrees. And then here's your weekend forecast. A lot of sunshine tomorrow, maybe a little bit on the breezy side. So that's one thing that we'll have to watch tomorrow. It's not going to be bad, but it's going to ushering the drier air and the wind out of the north. 87 the high. Mostly sunny on Sunday, not as windy, about 84 degrees, your high temperature. And then as we look ahead, here's the long-range 10-day forecast brought to you by the Artisan Roofing and Solar Company. And what we are looking at is temperatures running below average. We're going to stay in the mid-80s for a little while, and then next week kind of ramp it back up. We'll have to watch out for some tropical moisture. You know, today's the season, right? Next week is the most active week in hurricane season, so we'll keep an eye on the tropics, but that is why we've got some rain in there Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Once again, we'll watch what's going on down around the Yucatan Peninsula. Temperatures will be below average all week long. Bryan College Station, beautiful for the game tomorrow down in Kyle Field. 87 degrees, 84 on Sunday. You'll notice that moisture. Again, that's tropical moisture from that area down in the Gulf. We'll watch it closely with temperatures all week long in the low to mid 80s. Lows will be in the 60s and 70s. But Adam, this weekend, we are dropping down into the 50s for lows.
I'm going to light a fire. And
perfect.
I'm just going to be fall all around.
Just sit out there, you know, just the smell. It smells so good, doesn't it?
Pumpkin spice lattes. Yep. We're going to do it upright.
This is the weekend to do it. All right.
It's gonna go back up and then down again? Or?
It's going to go up just a little bit, but not where we're supposed to be. So still below average temperatures all week, and maybe, again, some of that tropical moisture kicking up here this middle of the week. But as long as it's in the middle of the week and not the weekend.
Who cares?
That's right.
I'm in this building in the middle.
I'm with you, too. I know.
All right. Thanks, Mike.